Welcome to Poppy's Poetry Corner. We finally made it to the time where rhythm and blues meets poetry and rhyme. Yep, we on the corner where it's safe to fire up your marijuana. But this room about to get hot as a summer. So you might need something chill like a glass of wine. Water does me just fine. Whatever relaxes your mind and help you recline after what might have been a hump day at work. Put yourself first. Where here nothing has to be rehearsed. Let me put it in reverse. The corner we back to is brought to you by Faith and Hustle. So it's some big hitters in this room, and it's okay to flex your muscle. Because we locked and loaded and heavily potent. Nothing corroded about our brain waves. Going back in the days where you could simply walk to the corner to find your muse. Or peep out the latest groove. We about to let the energy fill the room so it might get a little wet. Or fill you up till you get so high. Because around here, we get praise when your stuff is fire. So let us begin. Welcome to the corner, my friends.
The intensity of my arousal has taken me by surprise. On to round 6. The only thing I can imagine is the flick of your tongue and those soft, wet licks. You know exactly how I like it. And that's why for you, it drips.
All I can think of is how desperately I want to clutch every piece of your skin while your eyes roll and hands grip deep into mine. Yet, for some reason, caressing your back feels so much more divine. I'd rather steady my hand as you sleep. Frustration mounts deep in between while you rest on my chest.
Afraid to take a hit. Allow me to course through veins, body calling, and a dick. Shun won't be a problem. Let's lift the bed, shake the headboard, slide the couch, feeling like you can do all things with me running through you. See, I'll have that ass and all over the place. That crack will rock.
This is just a one-time high. I hear you. But in my mind, my sexual reputation is on the line. So although this may be planned as a one-time fling, I'm going to fuck you as if you are a lifelong dream, for example. Deep, passion-filled penetration leading to a manifestation of feelings that is
It's time. Time to make that change. We are the people who can do it. But it starts with the man in the mirror. When will you take the time to change your ways? A changed mindset only makes sense. That includes more than a wardrobe change. You got to change the script. That's road change. If you want to change your path, don't block change. Some blocks stop you from moving forward instead of being stepping stool. Baby, that's blockage. Keep pushing. Don't stop. Be plunging until you change shit. Knowing that you're worth more than pocket change. There's no spare to change into. That's one life. So make changes while you still have time. A change of attitude can automatically be a temperature change. So you're not always running hot or cold. Expect venue change because now we own the building. Gauge set on warm. Hello, change of environment, change of thought process. Now you're seeing change in motion. So don't be scared to face change. A simple change in direction can be world changing as a change in altitude. Time to upgrade. So know it's time. Time to make that change. And it starts when the man in the mirror. So when will you change your ways? And that's my piece.
If there was just one more, if there was just one more way to say I love you, one more moment to say it in, one more breath to be you saying it, that didn't hurt so damn bad, I think. There was just one more hug to be given, one more kiss on my cheek, one more embrace to be shared. I think I would have one more reason to thank God. So I stand here one more time on one bended knee, searching for one more unanswered prayer. Hoping to just be heard just once more. looking to the sky, searching for one more shooting star to wish upon, wishing there was one more candle on a birthday cake, creating one more miracle to the so many you have already given. Because I can't take one more moment of this anguish, can't hold back one more tear, afford to let one more go. This pain is just too real and too fresh, and I can't take this anymore. And I know I've offered one too many pleas, but in case I haven't, and you can afford to hear just one more please, can I have just one more? Because if there was just one more, I think I would have just one more reason to thank God. Well,
Like, please. I believe in love because Black women exist. And to be loved by them is to be filled differently. Just by breathing, she has this knack for simply turning every head in the vicinity. And that makes me continue to believe in love because I'm clumsy. I've tripped and fell one too many times, and I do it again and again just to be able to pick up my pen. You see, because I'm a storyteller. I've written it. These scenes are so vivid you would think and feel you lived it. I believe in love like cut flowers. I'd scream silently, but stand so proudly in that bouquet to keep your eye on me. And despite my wilted nature, become your bookworm and ask me in between your favorite pages so you'd always return. I believe in love no matter how many times I've been misunderstood and misconstrued. I believe in love because of rhythm and blues. Even if I can't get my heartbeats to translate to 808s, speech slurring after one taste of you, then I levitate and my beatbox hesitates to spit my affection on the dub plate to convey how much I believe in love. Because magic cannot be seen either. But the spells my pen has cast made me a believer in love. Chai tea.
Let me poke you. Let me poke you with the lines of memories you refuse to let go so you can let go of what's been hurting you. Each prick releases a piece of truth like the statue with shades of you. They be like, make it red or blue. Put it on my arm or my leg. But this time, let's put it on your chest and make it black and gray so that it's timeless. Now let me hurt you. Let me hurt you so you can feel better with the pieces in life that once hurt you but made you become the person that you never thought would make it through. Let me hurt you in a good way. As that ink flows through your skin, you can begin to touch that inner child with colors of your favorite superhero or anime. Now, forever enjoy that child's play. So you feel that prick? Don't worry, it's only lasts for a moment. Let me add the thorns to the roses that blooms over your cold shoulder to remind you of the beauty that you hold to keep you warm. And now for some 3D butterflies. So they don't just lie on your skin to hide the lies you held within that you can't bloom past what's once consumed you. Let them fly. Fly past that dove that carries the name of that loved one you now carry, intertwined with the my brother's keeper. I wasn't ready, but your wings were, or that favorite Bible quote you prefer. Now let me guess. You still want some clouds. To fill that empty space you feel but couldn't figure out how to feel, let me help you be more creative. And now you'll have a cooler you from that outside view, and those inner voids can start to heal. Now, who's Lamont Larry or whatever smudge name you carry? Don't worry, I'm going to help you cover it. But that timepiece or infinity symbol won't work. Only real time will fade that hurt. But don't worry. When I'm done, at least it will begin to feel beautiful again. Now, today was random. I got to meet your parent, your sibling, and your best friend. Don't worry. I know you thought that picture on Pinterest was original. Don't worry. I'm going to change it a little, but I understand the bond that created can't be broken. Now I'm bonded with you. I get to touch you in so many ways that not many can. It only can begin with a deposit. With each deposit on your cell canvas, we had times of talks, laugh, and some tears, now adding to more memories that will last for your forever years. And even though, for some, the first few steps to that chair seem like you walked the green mile, but the last one has always ended with a smile. And rather with another creative or with me, you'll be back even when some don't agree because we look and we think differently. We paint the earth with expressions of fun and creativity. We make this world a more beautiful place, physically and emotionally, because there's a gift in our hands. And it's given us to share with you. Artistically, in therapy with butter.
I've been these poems, spilling my soul on the pages, becoming my sanctuary. turning silence into sentences whispering louder than my voice ever could. Pages becoming votes for my pain turned into mosaic masterpieces, line by line building refuge for heartbreak, cathedral for joy, battlefield for anger, then kept them locked away from world's sharp eyes and blunt judgments, who sees my scars as flaws instead of survival. I've been writing these poems not just to heal myself, but to leave a trail of breadcrumbs for lost pieces of my soul when words fail me. I've been writing these poems to resurrect myself, giving voice to the lost little girl no one ever noticed, breathing life into stories buried beneath rubble of my unspoken truths. Each poem's a lifeline between person I was and person I'm becoming, carrying me through nights where stars felt like strangers and the moon offered no light at all, only shadowed over my doubt. I've been writing these poems, reclaiming pieces of me, stolen by hands too careless to hold me, rewriting chapters where I let others dictate my worth, turning brokenness into blueprints of survival's anthem only I could sing, declaring I will not be forgotten. These poems are my legacy, etched into air I breathe, engraved in walls of my spirit, no longer hiding. I write for light, for freedom of letting go, for beauty of creating a future where my scars, they don't define me. I've been writing these poems to remind myself I am more than wounds I endure. I am author of my own story. This ink will never run dry as long as I have breath. And when that time does come, these poems will outlive me, letting the world know I was here writing these damn poems. This is a taste, Southern Soul.
You see, ego states that I must announce myself by name every time that I enter into a room. Like, hi, I'm Lady Shine, a rich bride like Clementine, an unsuspecting groom. But my gift, you see, my gift dictates that my light must arrive long before I do, because the raging waters of the ego can have me drowning too. So instead of screaming, I whisper, because there is power in my tone. From the depths of my whisper to the peaks of my moans, and I walk with a confidence because even in solo steps, I am never truly alone. You see, I couldn't be the darkness if I wanted to, for I was created within a limitless mold, and I choose not to be your misery, though capable of causing great harm. Instead, I choose to be your peace so that finally, my baby, you can disarm. A constant creator of love, a rib with a warrior's will to fight. How could I ever be your sorrow song when I was meant to be your light? The great I am. I am, because I am the greatness beyond my womb and deep into the spiritual places. And I am the greatness beyond my womb and deep into the spiritual places. And I am not just a creator, I am the map to all of creation, your tour guide through true manifestation and the remover of all of your blocks and, yes, all of your hesitations. I am more than just your departure point or even your final destination. And I was the dream before the creation of all of the nations, the force behind the breaking of all of the plantations, because I am vision. The third eye decoding all of man's lies, stripping away the disguise of all of man's spies. I am the evidence of breath. And I am the push behind every one of your steps, because I am your hopes, removing from your neck the squeeze of this world's ropes. And I am the river flowing with dreams. And I am the good soil bearing the fruitful legacy of all of your seeds. I am the wind flowing ever so gently through the wings of doves. And yes, I am, but not only your sister, your wife, your mother, your daughter. I am the proof, I am the existence, and I am the being. I am love.
My favorite part of me is my resilience. I've been knocked down, knocked over, knocked around. Hell, I've even been knocked up, but I'm still here.
Dusted myself off and stood up, knocked back, and grabbed motherhood by the horns. Twisted that divine gift from the norms and created a unique candle, shining light wherever we go, illuminating the path for our peers, holding a projector for the elders to wipe their tears as they recall days of their youth. See, we are growing forward. Pulled upward, the rays of the sun are puppet strings, heads held high, as proof that we're not meant to dwell in quicksand, only to experience a taste of sadness, to understand, to relate, to walk a struggle mile, to help others navigate confusion and problems, because they're just puzzles to unravel. And sometimes I was just unlucky enough to travel on that pothole filled road before. Tire patch would fix a flat. They see me rolling. And yeah, they hating, but this forward momentum isn't up for debating. So catch these lessons from the bleachers. Today we call it the FYP, the content bleachers. But if you want to know how I assemble nuts and bolts to smoothly work with hangers and duct tape to keep going happily, I thank God for his favor and his mercy. See, we could all be worse off, but when we make connections and take the time for introspection and then give genuine platonic affection, you will continue to have resilient resurrections. Ashe.
Ooh, that's my type of speed round, man. I love when they come through the corner and fire everybody ass up. Foul, foul, foul. It's a drive-by, bitch. Yeah! And that was what you call a drive-by. Never mind. Welcome back, man. Welcome to the home of the best uncut dopeness. If this your first time rocking with us, welcome in. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you know when we lit. If this your regular vibe, then you already know the deal. Big love. And I hope your day is about to be as good as this dang gone show about to get. Me? Oh, yeah, thank you for asking. I am absolutely up like the sun, no doubt. I get to kick it with y'all tonight. An amazing guest on the show tonight. And if it's our last week's show, baby, I'm back in my seat, because you seen that was hosted by the one and only Mystic, man. And y'all seen us on that thing. Me and my classmates, we was just the spotlight, and we was the rewind, the anthology. We came and turned this thing up. But Tonight we being taken over by the TT strings, y'all. Tonight the TT is taking over P.P.C. What you say, Chip? Oh yeah, y'all know we up like the sun. Season 3. What you thought? You thought we weren't coming with great poets and books? No. Hold up. They got it all. Let's go.
We know so shameless hosting.
Be on the corner too.
So you know that shit is tight. That corner's a bad.
Oh, y'all know that's my jam. There is some bad mother suckers. Y'all just saw them books up there. Let's go ahead and get this show piped up. My first king is a spoken word artist, poet for over 22 years. He has performed on stages all over New York. Also, to many of his accomplishments in his field of advocacy, y'all. He advocates for the homeless in his hometown, and he's the founder of Elmar. I'm gonna say these names. You know when you give me these names, it's the Angels, and he's gonna tell us exactly how to say it when he come up here. A group dedicated to betterment of the life of those in darker parts of their journey of life. Through his work, he has been featured in various magazines, social media outlets, and now he's trying his hand at being an author, y'all. He ain't trying his hand. Let me correct him. He about to write a book, y'all. Y'all come on and welcome. Y'all know what it is on the corner. Luis Cruz. Yeah.
What's happening? What's going on, man? Hey,
how you feeling?
I'm feeling great. This is an amazing show. I'm really loving to be here right now.
Hey, man, I love having y'all in the house, man. And y'all be taking over them TT streets. When I come in there and I be catching y'all in the room, I be like, oh, they deep. I didn't
didn't even know they did poetry like that in the TT streets. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be coming through with it, and y'all are a very supportive team. So thank y'all for tapping in on P.P.C tonight, man. Y'all can have a block all day long. So 22 years. What was the name that I messed up? Elmira?
It's Elmira's Angels.
No, that see how I said Elmira. See, it was right on my top, and I just couldn't get it to come out. So Elmira's Angels. Let's talk about that. How does it feel to actually know that you're giving back to your community in such a way?
It feels good because in my younger years, I felt like I was a contributing factor to a lot of the problem. And you know what they say, you either part of the problem, you're part of the solution. So my mindset had to change, and I had to become part of the solution. Because looking at my hometown and what it's become, if I didn't get back, I wouldn't be me. You know what I mean? I got to do something to make up for all the things. You know what I mean?
Big facts, big facts. I definitely resonate with that 100. You hear me? I'm probably the same journey. But I ain't gonna hold you too long. What is the first piece that you're gonna give us tonight?
I'm gonna give you a piece that I've recently written called Match Point.
Match Point. Let me get it back. Oh shit. Okay, that wasn't what I was trying to do. You see, and then I got up like I had to press the right button and everything, y'all. Let me run that on back. Let me I'm
Threw me out. You see how she do? Well, I guess I could choose to close my eyes and look past all the groups you would move through, but truthfully speaking, I simply refuse to. Because I wish I was the man you didn't lie, you always told truth to, while you was out there living fast and free and more a little loose too. So now I can't even look at you the same way that I used to. And it's not that there's less love, there's just more pain in my gaze. Like my mind's in a fog and my brain's in the haze, because somehow I find myself still praying she stays. Because I know I deserve better. I just feel like you do as well. I'm just not convinced that your betterment is worth me living through hell, so now I can't tell if I'm better off with you or wishing you well. Because you like to play games, and this much I could see. It's like you're always showing your cards while I'm chasing the full house, and the only joker is me. Because I thought I had a queen of hearts, but sometimes you got to call a spade, get the renege, and take back every book that she made. So why am I the only one regretting the last card that she played while I'm shame staring this fucking mirror forever being convinced I should play? And I don't know why you can't see your value, but you're less than in mine. And as much as a parent as we leapfrog through time, as I'm clenched fist and double dutch just trying to bring some peace to my mind. Because I can't keep giving you my heart to break, shatter than men. So believe me when I tell you that this is the end. Because I'm taking my ball and I'm leaving. Don't act like I don't have a reason. Because, bitch, you keep cheating. And I get it. I lost the game, but I'm finally free. And there's a lesson here now that I finally see. Because I can't in you. I got to finally trust in me. So as far as game partners go, there's really nothing to patch. Because this is the end. This game is over. Game, set, match. Poem. Thank you.
Oh, what the young folks say? Say less. That's what you need to do, because that poem said it all. Boy, did it. I'm trying to tell you, man, the delivery and everything was on point. Shim, you heard that? I was listening too. You know what I mean? That is on 10. Y'all already know we finna keep this show on rolling. Brought this queen up earlier because y'all, for real, I be telling y'all that she be running these TT streets. But if you can't tell, I'm gonna say it one more time. P.P.C has met the tiki-taki. And if you ask me, like I said, this queen right here, she run them TT streets. She is the owner and CEO of Sunshine Expression Entertainment and Darkness into Shine Publications. She is a visionary leader in creative expression, widely recognized for her poetry prompts on open mic spaces like tiki-taki. She inspires, mentors, and coaches artists to shine. And at the seven, they ended it off with her. The seven of the original 7 deadly pens. A dedicated caregiver, this queen brings passion and purpose to every endeavor. And when you enter her space, y'all, I'm telling you, definitely feel the love, man. It's the hostess with the mostest. But tonight, she get to sit back and blaze the corner up. Y'all already know who it is. It's the one, the only Lady Shine. Shine. You let me play that flyer. One more flyer. Y'all know I be thirsty to play that flyer. Wait. Okay. I thought you were staying mutated. I was gonna say, let me play that flyer. Hey, queen.
Hey, boo. Hey.
How you feeling tonight? How you feeling?
I am wonderful. Look, you got all the beasts in the building today, Jesus.
I'm trying to tell you, man, that everybody looking good. You know what I'm saying? You can't go wrong. Yeah, if I'm gonna be taken over by anything, man, the ticket can come take me over anytime as long as it's in the presence of y'all. Believe that. So
I know that's right.
Your spaces that you hold on the tiki-taki, how long have you been holding them? What days do you hold them on? You know, tell the people, because I was lost for a minute. You know, but I'm found now, y'all. I be popping in, I'm found. Even if I just listen, I be found, you know. So tell the people how to find you.
Yeah, so I started off about my second year anniversary was the 19th of December with my open mic Wednesdays. So I started off every second and fourth Wednesday of the month hosting just a regular open mic. And then it grew into Prompted Sundays, which not only invites in spoken word artists, but also writers, visual artists, musicians, whomever can come in and fall in love with the prompt, allow it to touch them and allow them to create. We have had so many different people come in and duet together, work together, network together, and create these amazing bodies of work just off of our Sundays. So every Sunday, now I do two on Sundays. So one at 10:35 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, which is 12:35 p.m. Eastern. For the folks that don't seem to remember that Colorado is a part of the main 50 states, we hear Mountain Standard Time exists. And then one at 5:35 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, which is 7:35 p.m. Eastern Time. So I do that every Sunday, and we've got other shows that we have been working to add and find different time slots. So definitely stay tuned for that. But yeah, that's what we do with regards to TikTok, and we're adding some stuff to Instagram, fan base, Bigo, favorited. We getting down.
All right, man. Y'all see it's growing. It's a growing room. And when I tell y'all the love in the room, like sometimes I just go and listen because I don't write to the prompts. I'm not I don't like stress. So, you know, when it comes to the stress, I'm like, hold on. So with that being said, but I love sitting back and listening. And y'all, let me tell y'all this funny story before she spit her first piece. I had been listening to her show for a little while, but I had never popped in. And I moved into my house, y'all. It was the second day I'm here, and I'm all excited, and I got her in my ear, and I'm listening to everybody do their poetry, and the next thing I hear is like, yo, Poppy's up next. And I'm like, wait, no, and I pull my phone out, and I'm like, yo, wait a minute. I was just listening. I was just trying to listen, but I ended up spitting a piece that night, y'all, and it was still welcoming. Nothing to do with the prompt, I'm sure, you know, but they were still welcoming, and I love the space. So if you're on those TikTok streets, make sure that you're tapping in and making sure that you, because they're inspiring people. They inspire me, and I didn't even know it. What's the first piece you're giving us tonight, Queen?
So this one was requested. I am going to do a piece called Imposter Syndrome.
Imposter Syndrome. Ooh, we know some. Here, but y'all know I started talking the wrong time.
You see, I am currently fighting the demons of my own insecurities, fighting the voices that keep telling me that I am not worthy of a love beyond my own broken pieces, and the voices that keep telling me that what I have endured somehow disqualifies me for something so simple as love. The kind of love that doesn't give up. The kind of love that sees all of me, even when I am hiding in the dark corners of the padded room of my mind. You see, I don't run because I want to. I run because my mind is filled with landmines that at any time can convince you that I am not worthy, that will convince you of ways to hurt me, that will tell you all of the stories that you need to hear, that will determine how little my value truly is. So I hide. And I convince myself of lies. I see every one of your movements as reasons why I should always hide who I am. And I am so tired. Tired of never being enough. Tired of only ever settling for crumbs because my needs hold no value. My wants mean nothing. And my pain for you is entertainment. And I want so badly to be seen and then kept. Seen and no longer thrown away. So tired of looking at God and begging for an expiration date, all because I am too black, too fat, and too ugly to date. Failing intelligence, too gullible to be seen as remotely palatable unless it's for sex. And then I get comments on how my taste is the best. But do you even care about what hurts me or what makes me smile? How to keep my tears from falling from my eyes like blood from a stabbed and beating heart. You see, I am so tired of smiling for the world and never being seen when my world is falling apart. And I want you to see me. But only God ever knows if you ever will. You say that I am a good person, but is that really how you feel? You see, I am exhausted by fake desires of men who claim to want me, but just to be left hurt and further convinced of why love will never keep me, but only haunt me. I am worthy. I keep telling myself that I am worthy. I am worthy of my dreams. I am worthy of being seen. I am worthy of the love that I give and worthy of being loved and never lost. I want you to love me. And not just be looking for reasons to leave me. I wish that you could see me and stay and never want to leave me, but I suppose that imposter in my mind is the monster that will never allow me to hide. So for all of my hellos, I am already prepared for goodbyes. So hello, landmines. Sincerely, the imposter in my mind. Peace.
Boy, it take the darkness to bring out the stars. So thank you for blacking out. Yeah, that was hard. Woo, that piece was heavy. I can see why they asked you to do that piece. That is one powerful piece right there, Queen. We didn't even know what to say, did we? Jesus Christ. Yeah, that was fire. I need a minute. Let's keep it. My next queen has a loving energy. I usually catch her in the cafeteria, and y'all know that's what I call the clubhouse. But she's running through the ticky-tacky streets too. She's a passionate writer, storyteller, and poet for over 30 years of experiencing craft words and narratives. Survivor of assault and an advocate for women's rights and perspectives and bringing communication gaps between men and women, particularly in social and intimate settings. She's the co-founder of the podcast on TikTok called Sister Chat, going into its third season while also focusing on publishing her first poetry collection and sharing more of her works to the world. Where the Queen already started in 2023, she made her debut performance in 50 Shades of Seduction, a seductive and erotic poetry showcase showing the world there are multiple sides to her pen, and even invited back for an encore the next year, y'all. Y'all help me welcome the one and only Devlin. Queen, I had to get it together.
Hey,
How you feel?
that was a lot of energy. Thank you.
Yeah, man, I had to get the energy back up. It's coming. You know what I'm saying? Now, that piece had me thinking, you know what I mean? Like the shot did. So I had to get my energy together and stumble over a couple words and be my regular self. You know how I do it.
Look, I was wondering who was next, and I wasn't expecting it to be me. So,
well, it's you again. So look, that's right. Get ready for your close-up, Mrs. DeVille. You know what I mean? So with over 30 years of experience under your belt, what advice would you give somebody that's up and coming on?
I've been writing for 30, but hiding for 30. So don't hide. My advice is to get out there and do it. Everybody else is living their dreams. You might as well live yours. What God has for you is for you, and all you're doing by hiding is delaying what He has for you to do.
So agree, man. Good advice. So let's get into it. Tell us about this Sister Chat, because I need to find and tell the people where to find it in this third season. We're going into our third season on Sister Chat. Let's talk about it. When does it come on? Give us a rundown.
So Saturdays, 1 p.m. Eastern on TikTok. If you're following me here or there, my name is Devlin313 on everything. And usually I'm live, but there is also a sister chat profile, but I'm usually on my own. That way I can get my people there in the room. But it was born as the sister room to Brothers Corner, which was like a barbershop style um, room just for men to vent and give each other advice across different ethnic backgrounds, age groups, and whatnot. And the women would chime in, and we needed our own. So the men actually challenged me and my sister Jean to start the sisterhood version and let the men come in and chime in. But some logical thinking women out here, just speaking from our experience, putting our little spin on current events and everything. So
Hey, sounds
yeah.
like conversations that we definitely need to have. So definitely tap in different perspectives on different conversations, just things that need to be brought to the light. I'm sure things that we don't talk about, and just coming together and having church, y'all. So
Yeah.
if you're willing to have church in a different form, man, y'all make sure y'all tap in. We just heard about 2 amazing shows on the TikTok, so make sure that y'all tapping in with these queens, because man, they I'm telling y'all, they run the TikTok streets. Y'all think about this. It's no game. So, what's the first piece you're giving us tonight?
The first piece tonight is
Okay, wait, hold up, because I'm glad that happened before we got off, right? So, right before your last piece went off, something went on with the microphone. I don't know what happened, but I want to make sure that I hear you. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know what's going on with it, but yeah, hook us up.
I don't know.
Okay, so I hear you great now, but sometimes it's an in and out. And maybe it's just for me. I don't know, but whatever. So what's the piece you're giving us?
Life. It is a mildly political piece. Well, mostly political piece. It is a women's rights piece.
I like women's rights. I'm one of them. Let's go. And this time I'm gonna make sure I go and not the queen. Let's
Laid in love after time spent sharing meals and future dreams. From the Gulf, the seed was sent at lightning speed. There's one on the way. Realization as her belly grew, a hesitant conversation to deliver the news. What do you want to do? I mean, the world would be blessed to have a little you. I mean, are you sure though that this is what you want to do? Yeah, I'm sure. I just don't want to see anything pink or blue. More hesitation as she gathers information. Go to the doctor to have medical confirmation. Can't hardly contain your nerves sitting in the seat, especially with her for the first time. The tiny heartbeat. Ultrasound is done just to be sure. A little mini picture reel printed, just so the proof endures. A little prince or princess is on the way. Anxiety begins again while contemplating when, what, and if to say. The wish list is started and the funds are spent. They could be a doctor, a sports star, or even president. So many ideas of what the future could hold. Then pain shoots in. Something's wrong. Race to the hospital just to be told, sir, your baby and the mother are in distress. The organs are outside the fetus. There's no spine or some other catastrophic mess. Whatever the cause, your baby is deceased and there's nothing we can do. Eventually, the unhealthy tissue will cause infection and you'll lose the mother too. Motherfucker, she's not just the mother. That is my wife. Please help her. Can't you do surgery? Do whatever possible to help save her life. The times and laws have changed. From the Hippocratic Oath to first do no harm, procedures based on scientific advancement and training have been deemed unlawful by those who couldn't even pass the school of term. People who claim to be on God's side, talking about pro-life, but they don't give a damn about your sisters, your daughters, or your wife. Help support the protection of women's rights. That is fabulous.
Man, that piece just warmed up my whole inside. Got me thinking about Sunday morning grits and shit. That was definitely the wrong shim, man. It didn't warm up my insides. It did not warm up my insides. Y'all hitting me with the back-to-back pieces tonight. Woo! Talk about let's get heavy, yo. And I absolutely love it. Things that people do not talk about. Guess what? On the corner, we have church about it, baby. So thank you to both of those poets for coming through, blazing like that, man, with those powerful pieces, yo. Bringing. Ooh, you have to bring attention to things that are happening out here in real life, real time, real world. And I love it, man. My next queen is a multi-talented, award-winning artist and entrepreneur. She's the owner of Ink Therapy Studios and is an international traveling tattoo artist, author, poet, and visual artist, and loves to occasionally share her custom hand crochet items. She has been seen on many podcast platforms and news stations, including Fox 8 Cleveland and WKYC Channel 3 News, along with hosting featuring speaking on arts and poetry to uplift, inspire, and promote healing and mental health. Also advocating domestic violence through her personal story. Well known for her therapeutic touch, not only leaving marks on the world with her tattoos, but in your heart with her many words of inspiration and artworks. This queen is a very active in her community, continuing to spread love through her many skills and being a model to help show others to push through adversity and enjoy the personal journey in life. Y'all know we love that right here on the corner. So y'all already know what's up. Come on, Butter can. Yeah, Butter can do it. Butter can do it. Let's go. Unmute.
Unmute. There we go. Hey.
There it is. Whoop, there it is.
Thank you for
what
the
up, Queen? How you feeling?
I feel wonderful. Thank you for the intro and inviting me here. Like, it feels good. I'm on the platform with so many dope ass fire poets. Like, this is
me. I'm hosting the platform with so many dope ass poets. I am so excited about that. You can't go wrong.
And inspired and everything. So yeah, this is beautiful.
So let's talk about it. Let's talk about the book first. You know what I mean? The book got a sexy cover too. Where the book at?
My son did this photo. He's a photographer. So my son actually took all of these photos that are on my book.
Yes, look at that family. You got to keep it in the family, y'all. If the family can do it, let's get to it. You know what I'm saying? So where can the people find the book?
It's actually available on Amazon. You can look up Layers of Ink Breaking Skin, or you can actually go on any of my platforms, whether it's TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. And in my bio, there's a link to my link tree. If you tap my link to my book, then you can absolutely get my book. And I'll if you want a signed copy, you order it from me. If you just want a copy, go hit on Amazon and make sure you leave a review.
Look, man, you know, everybody who watched the corner know we say skip the middleman. Go straight to get your supply from us, man. You got to go straight to the main house. You get it signed. You might even, you know what I'm saying? You get it signed and you might even get a little drink on the price. You know what I mean? You never know. Because when people sign in their books, they charge you a lot extra just for that sign, that signature to be in it. So just, you know, mention P.P.C. You know what I'm saying? Maybe she only put an extra $5 on that thing, plus shipping and handling. And then you in the house, you know, make sure. So what's the prices on the bookstore?
$20.
$20. What I tell y'all, if you can get a 3.5, you can get something to go in your mind. So go ahead, man. Y'all make sure that y'all support the artist. But not only that, this is a dope double artist because she does one of my favorite things, y'all. She's a tattoo artist. And tattoos are art form too. Don't make me take off. Don't make me take off. You know what I mean? We all tatted up. We got whole backs done. Like, I love art and I love the feeling of somebody working on me. What made you go into not just writing poetry, but leaving permanent markings on it?
Exactly what you said. I've been an artist, a gifted natural artist since I was a child, and that was my safe space. It also was my safe haven and my child support. It's my world. It's been in me. It's implemented in me. No training or schooling. It's just the skill that God gave me. And as I grew and and learned through life, I realized that my skill set was given to me not just as a talent, it was a part of my purpose. And my art doesn't just is not just for the visual, it's also to heal. So I get to serve my purpose in this world through my skill set by physically leaving a mark on the world, emotionally, physically, supportively, everything. So art is everything. Art is life. Creatives are life. And so it's what I do.
That part, and I absolutely love it, y'all. She gonna be in town come March, y'all. I'm almost certain it was March the 19th through the 21st.
Actually, I'm on tour. I toured late with a couple different groups. I have a tattoo sister, Zen, who's in Houston. I tour with her. Well, we're both a part of Ladies of Ink, which is a collective of Black women, female tattoo artists that tour the conventions together all through the United States and outside, internationally. I'm also part of a pro team called Inks Up Official. You can look up Inks Up because it builds a rapport for you to find artists anywhere in the world. But I do tour, and I just started my tour. I just left Philly a couple days, 2 days ago. My next stop will be Detroit, Baltimore, Atlanta, and Chicago so far, and that's just through March. As I will be in the ATL the March 13th through the 19th at the convention center. But you can always go visit me on my platforms on Instagram, that girl Butta, Butta, and you will be able to see my schedule.
Yeah, and I'm going on there to look because y'all seen I was trying to remember the dates. You know what I mean? I was almost because I love to give me some artwork done. So let's get it. What's the first piece you're giving us tonight?
Because I'm a single mom, I'm 45. I'm a single mom of 3 grown men. My youngest is about to graduate, and I think it's really important that the world knows how important and beautiful Black men are, and powerful and supported. And being a single mom, you collect other children. And I absolutely do have more than just 3 boys. I can't say I have 3 sons. I have a slew of children that come around me, and it's my job to be the leader and the teacher and the supporter and the love, and give them everything that they need outside of what they already have. So it's called Young Ones, and I wrote this to all of my young kids.
Let's go, man. I love this.
It's so crazy. They think that this generation is really crazy and lazy. And I know some are out of control by the lack of control in their homes, but there's some that will never cease to amaze me. See, it's not just the ones that grew in my womb that seem to consume all the greatness even my dreams couldn't see clearly, but there's so many that God attached to me with this umbilical cord of an unbreakable energy with love that's bonded like gorilla glue. See, there's a seal of protection that my promises will forever bond to. See, there's stories in their childhood eyes of overcoming triumph and pain that tried to bury them 6 feet deep, but instead they aimed 6 feet higher than the boxes that common eyes built, erasing the existence of shame because they beat the odds, not holding on to blame. And the PlayStations they play is set to a station of a higher education where the answers to the test taken are written on this invisible vision board. See, grades don't exist on the curve. The answers to the test taken, the skipping levels as they quickly absorb lessons that go in one ear and don't leave out the other to die. And then their hearts don't just pump rich blood. It runs on ambition, empathy, and love, passionately speaking passions through hands, creating things that doctors deemed impossible, erasing promises of fatherless fathers, stopping them, designing self-made capes, making them unstoppable, rebuilding broken homes with stones thrown, sealing it with cups full of concrete hugs, nourished by a neighborhood of figures to help them figure out the answers to difficult equations, eventually equating to the missing link they need to complete another life goal. Balancing intricate things only male teachings can bring, leaving space for my motherly nurturing to help fill those holes that make them whole. See, it gives me proud mom moments for my nephews, my sons, and the godly adopted ones to help them, to see them bloom far past achievements even I couldn't consume. Passing a torch to lighting rooms, to finding a pathway to multiple doors to choose that regardless of the choice, there's no option to lose, only wins as they walk in. Because to them, I'm Mama, I'm Miss B, I'm Dukes, and hey, Auntie. But no matter what they call me, see, they know they can call me because, see, my love is genuine and a little territorial, but only protectively coiled, wrapped and sealed in a label of family. Because in my eyes, they can be as if I raised them as babies, but never babied. Pampering only their passions and spoon feeding them wisdom to fill their bellies with nutrients to grow into strong leaders that this world needs. Simply put, man, I love them unconditionally. The algorithm with me is supreme because I watch over them heavy. And the verbal reposting I produce is one of the best trends that I love to hop on to. Combing through their comment section, ready to check any feedback that's going in the wrong direction. So they feed is full of positivity. And now I let some stuff slide to help them build tough layers on the in and outside. But if it go too far for them, see, I'm ready to go to war and it will be deleted quickly. So proud doesn't begin to explain what I feel for these growing kings. The energy they bring fully empowers the inspiration and dedication deeply rooted in me. I share the energy. I cry with them when they feel hurt emotions, giving them a safe place to place them while I hold them. So articulate, expressing their expressions through stages, releasing it with me so they don't release it to the world as rage. I celebrate every step of the celebration. I'm teaching them, encouraging them not to sit in complacent and continue elevating, because I will be their projector with every breath I take, projecting their light to the world. Because even though God didn't give me girls, man, he built me with a beautiful, amazing world of boys. Peace.
Oh, that black girl magic. Come back, say, oh, that black girl magic. Yo, I love that shit. Yeah, I do. When the black girl magic stand up and she be raising them boys and stuff, y'all. Yeah, man, y'all already know what's up. Hats off to all the queens out here, all the mamas out here, baby, because it ain't hard. It ain't easy. I mean, yeah, it's hard. It definitely ain't easy being breezy out here. And she said she got all boys around her. So y'all know I got 5 of them. I understand her struggle. Let's keep this show right on rolling, man. My next queen is one of P.P.C. very own. Week after week, she's in the background helping us put this shit together. Who? That's who. She's the author, mental health advocate, paparazzi jury consultant, small business owner, curator, promoter, and the plug. She's also the founder of the Clubhouse Love and Lyrics, where all collectives can come freely express themselves through poetry and music, thriving in positivity, inspiration, and encouragement while embracing and uplifting others. She's a mod in a whole bunch of places, y'all, all throughout the cafeteria. But one of my favorites is her room missing links, y'all. But not only that, she ain't missing no links because she got a book too. Her first book is called Taste of Southern Soul, and she is working on finishing touches for her second book, set to drop this summer. Boy, y'all already know who it is. It's our very own, one and only A.K. Southern Soul singer and bringing to the poetry corner. She been bringing them in.
Hey.
What up? How you feeling?
What's going on? I'm okay.
You okay? I mean, I'm like the saying, you on the front side of this thing. Yeah, don't be okay. Be great. I'm excited to have you up here tonight. I just want to talk it up for nothing.
Look, you've been fighting to get me up here for this, so
You already know it. So let's get into the book first, man. Let's tell the people where they can find the book, if it's corner prices, and you know what I'm saying.
it is corner prices. It's $20, and you can get it from me directly.
Straight like that.
$20 actually covers shipping as well. So the book itself is $15, and then the shipping is like $4.90 something. So yeah, $20.
$25, she gonna sign that thing for you. You know what I'm talking about? Get you right on up through there. So the book is located on all platforms, but coming to you, where can they find it?
So the book is only, you get it, this one you get directly from me. I am going to put it on Amazon, but I wanted to have all the first copies come directly from me first before sticking it on Amazon. So
That makes sense. That makes sense. So then you ain't even got to worry about them going to the middleman. You done cut the middleman completely out.
I cut
I
the
love
middleman
it.
all the way off. I sent it to a printing company myself, my own printing company that is black owned. And yeah, yeah.
That is absolutely amazing. So where can they find you again?
They can find me on Love and Lyrics, love underscore the letter N lyrics on Instagram or Facebook. You can hit me on Facebook at Angel Kim hyphen Mac. Or you can find me on TikTok, ak.love underscore N lyrics. So
Hey
you can
man,
find me
hey
everywhere.
man, and y'all know y'all can find her everywhere. PPCD. So if y'all jump in Poppy Poetry Corner and tell her y'all want a book, I bet you she see it. I'm probably she gonna see it. Probably gonna
I
approve
go
it to
see
get
it.
put in
I
there.
go see it.
That part. So what's the first piece you giving us tonight, Queen?
I'm gonna give you Miss Mary Mack. Why not?
Oh,
It's my last name, so let's go with it.
y'all know y'all used to play that shit when y'all were growing up. Let me get that. Uh-oh, I did it again. Oops, I did it.
All right. Miss Mary Mac, 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 your ass is fat, fat, fat. When you bent over, 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 we saw your crack, crack, crack. We pushed you down, 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 down to the ground, ground, ground. When you fell over, 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 you shook the town, town, town. Mm. Do you know what it's like to be target practice? Punchline wrapped in skin too big to fit someone's jokes. Just right for their laughter. Circling vultures with eyes sharp, mouth sharper. Picking apart your existence with every word spoken. Laughter wasn't joy for me, it was weapon. Blunt object disguised as sound, swinging recklessly, breaking pieces of me they couldn't even see. Playground was never just playground. It was public execution, like their taunts nooses tightening around what little confidence I had left. My body, outlined in chalk and ridicule, was crime scene. They didn't call it bullying back then, just kids being kids, right? But their words didn't hit like playground pebbles. They struck like bricks hurled at glass bones, leaving shards of me shattered across years spent trying to place myself back together again. Your ass is fat, fat, fat. Words hitting harder than fists, heavy like cafeteria trays piled high with yesterday's regrets, uneaten yet impossible to throw away. And they knew it. Voices carved me into someone unrecognizable, hollow version of self cracking in all the places they found funny. I was their joke. Punchline too big to dodge, too small to matter. Chance still lingering in the back of my mind. Ghost I can't seem to shake, no matter how many times I've washed myself in self love. Stains of their words remain. I remember how playground kissed my skin day after day. Not gently, but with sharpness of their laughter, joy rooted in my humiliation. I walked home in silence many days, dragging their words behind like chains, footsteps heavy with shame, and even now, I wonder if ground remembers me like I do. If dirt remembers my blood and tears, and if it flinches every time it feels my weight touch down. See, when Miss Mary Mac fell to the ground, they didn't tell you what it felt like being gravity's unwilling accomplice. To hear world laugh at your descent and wonder if you'd ever rise again. They didn't tell you your cracks that they mocked were in asphalt beneath me. Instead, they were in soul within me, splitting open like fault lines no one knew how to repair. Miss Mary Mac, she ain't never coming back. Because some wounds don't heal, they calcify. Some scars don't fade, they deepen. And when I close my eyes, I can still hear them. I don't know if it's memories or ghosts of who I used to be, whispering, I'm still not enough. This is a taste of Southern Soul.
Oh man, I see y'all trying to have me in my feels tonight. Yo, Shem, you finally got it right, man. Yes, that's exactly what's going on. You should be in your fields tonight. What powerful pieces we have heard tonight, y'all. And we ain't stopping right there. We're finna keep this show right on rolling, man. My next queen name comes with two eyes. She said the better to see her with. Blood Maya like vampire, she's a hybrid witch. And queen born wordsmith, thriving in gritty life mixed with magical shit. Her voice is urban and graffiti, a little deep storytelling with rhythm of the city streets. She has been writing mythical fiction and urban for over 20 years and crafting her poetry in the dark for over 15. She is known for her proactive and hauntingly beautiful poetry. Whether you're on pages or stages, she invites the audience into her world where darkness and light coexist, offering a voice that resonates deeply and lingers long after the last word. She prefers to let her pen talk. I mean, let that ink bleed. But tonight we get to talk to Miss China Blood Maya. Yo.
Oh wow, okay. It's the you see we still driving or whatever. We still driving or whatever.
We're still on the road. It's the love right there. That's love right there, y'all. She been on the road, on the way to where she going to. But guess where she stopping? At every corner.
Right.
She about to fire thing up. You know what I'm saying? So we in there. So let's talk about it. How many books do you have?
Right now we have 3 books out. Right now. Right now. Right now. More
on the way. But 3 books. So 3 books under your belt right now. Tell the people where they can find the books. Are they corner prices? Give us the rundown.
Okay, so all of my books are available on Amazon. That's if you just want to get a regular copy of the book. However, you can find Haikuchi as well as the Book of Ku. I have physical copies as well. So if you would like to buy those and then have me ship them to you, that is $20 for Haikuchi signed, $25 for the Book of Ku signed. And the third book is, like I said, on Amazon. I do not have all the copies to that. So yeah, but that is $30 for that book. And that is like 270 something, almost 300 pages.
Come on, almost 300 pages for $30. Come on, man. You cannot lose right there. You definitely getting your money's worth 2, 3, 4, 5 times over, man. So y'all make sure that y'all support. And I'm going to tell them to skip the middleman. How can they find you to get these books?
Okay, so the link in my bio, anywhere that you find me, China with 2 eyes, make sure you spell it right, and Blood Meyer, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Threads, you can find me everywhere, even on Patreon. I have a Patreon, I got a Discord, we got all that jazz. The link in my bio will bring you to all of those things, as well as to be able to DM me so that you could also, get your copy of said book, or either of the books or both of the books, however you want to do that. So yeah.
Man, we need a package deal. We're gonna start talking P.P.C. package deal so she can bundle them all up so y'all can get them. You know what I'm saying? She's telling y'all where to find her, but she wants y'all to find her cash out. Yeah. So yep. What's the first piece that you're giving us tonight?
Oh man, I'm gonna run it back. I'm gonna throw it back because some of my OGs is on here with me tonight. So I'm gonna do a piece called Fantasy Wishlist. We're gonna get nasty.
Ooh, we're gonna get nasty. Y'all know I like it. I'm gone. Yeah.
Dear Santa, all I want for Christmas is 2. Yeah, I want 2 chicks. 1 because I was nice, but I like naughty shit. So here go my wish list. Nah, I can't make this quick. This is some real detailed shit. Come in, let me whisper it. Picture this, a seasonal kiss. I want 2 sets of 2 lips, 2 women that's real thick. Make sure they know tricks. Xbox, let me hold the stick. A night with a dick is unlimited, pushing the limits, and just allow me to paint the scene. Than protein, biggest booties I ever seen, calves like they track themes, skin like them near Moxie, Cupid and Katniss Everdeen, sniper position like a Marine, ready to suck them both clean, oxtail bone and lean. Because I like to be dined, both drinkable like fine wine, energies are intertwined, moving with both like we busting rhymes. I need them like Rudolph, the Wilmacom, like the way this idea been running on your mind, saying that, can you tell I've been taking my time?
I need them real shapely, and panties that say spank me. Gatsby, as I handle them greatly, the neighbors finna hate me, cause I swear I'm a gatekeep. Cause I got them dungeon dragons, plenty in the arsenal to handle them wagons. Santa, just imagine nights filled with bussin' backs in. The way this tongue be lasting, I be speaking that dead Latin. Sans skirts smoother than satin, silkier than jasmine and Aladdin. With that knee, Disney plus the strap, after tonight, ain't no coming back. From the way we be morphing and releasing endorphins, multiple O's for that oxytocin, like Maui and Moana's ocean, we boasting while putting them pussies in motion. Santa, I've been good all year. Are you listening? I'm trying to fuck them both in my kitchen while getting this blitzing. I deserve 2 vixens. Give me that sweet life. That London Tipton. 2 pussies that are soaked and glistening. Ready for pleasure. Hand me the ribbon and let me measure. Now they tethered. Presented together, making me wetter and wetter. And I promise next year I'm gonna do better because everything is better with leather. Santa, I've been plotting and scheming. So while they tag teaming, I'm gonna get even like Steven. Back shots and heavy breathing, muffled moans and screaming. Edgelord unleashing demons, Gordon as I'm serving heathens. They scratching as I deepen. Harriet and water, release the semen. I mean the Freeman, cause 'tis the season to roll up my sleeves and you know what, Santa? Just rename me Prancer and give me 2 personal dances and let us flow like cancers. Spitting this ancient banter, I'm a professional romancer. On Venus, 2 feet planted. Suddenly, I'm both-handed, hooked in Jumanji, implanted, comet spreading Queen's Gambit, chest to chest, bishop slanted. These hands especially crafted to inspect her gadgets, covers blown like Clayton's gasket, cause pretty pussies deserve open caskets. Eating groceries, I'm a soul snatcher. Handle this pack like a backdoor dasher. Spreading them on a platter, conversing like the Mad Hatter. We busting nuts and moves like Jagger. Crown slipping while we humping. We pussy pillaging and covering. Watching them come undone again. So yeah, I want 2 chicks. Santa is not new to this. Chai tea.
Oh, yeah, that shit, that was so good, man. Just want to touch myself. I'm about to go give Barbie a visit later so we can have some baby dolls, y'all. Oh. I guarantee you she trying to be on the naughty list. You heard me? I heard it. Y'all already know we about to bring this thing on back around for the one time so we can close this thing on out for the night. Louise, let's go. Yo. Are you muted? Cause y'all know
Show
we want to
enough.
play this.
Show
Okay.
enough.
We want to play. You just want to hear what you heard, what you said when you said it. You heard me? So what's the second piece you giving us tonight?
This piece is gonna be I'm Fine.
I'm fine. I am fine. Let me get out of here.
It's hard to get past the I'm fines and not let it show. So don't ask me how I'm doing if you don't want to know. Because truthfully, I feel like Humpty Dumpty after all the king's horses and all the king's men tried to put Humpty together again, except this time I think I got put back together wrong because some pieces are missing and some don't belong. Most days I feel as though I woke at the bottom of an ocean, so I spend my days now simply swimming to the surface, trying not to drown. Because there are no reminiscings of past dreams had of having both feet on solid ground, no. You see, it's been far too long now without the sunlight on my skin or the air in my lungs, and nightmares seem to be all I can recall. You know, I feel like an angel, lured behind false promises of a greater existence. I begin to fall. Because it's hard to focus on anything that truly matters because I'm not sure anything actually does. Like, seriously, it's hard for me to connect with a single thing that I love because my thoughts play on repeat now and are far darker than they probably should be. And truthfully, I'm scared. Because I feel like the walls are closing in now and I'm just a rabbit stuck in the snare. See, I'm holding an umbrella in a hurricane. How do I get past this? Because it feels like this storm's drops are made from the very tears of my sadness. It's a broken spirit and I don't know how to get past it. I don't know how to mend it. And the voices in my head have so many ways I can end it. And I know it's the enemy. I'm not trying to befriend it. So I just keep it suppressed as I hold back the door. But truthfully, it screams are just too loud to ignore. So if you need to hear the words, yes, I'm depressed. Because if this is one of God's trials, like I'm failing the test. But I'm willing to fight. And most days I'm winning. But this is just the truth of the reality I'm living. But I know most of you don't care or maybe just don't have the time. So when you ask me how I'm doing, I'll just tell you I'm fine. Because I'm fine. Right? Paul?
Ooh wee, man, that was so good. I almost blew out a rainbow. Yo, these things been brought to you by CapCut. Yo, heavy on the piece, for real, back to back. Luis, come on with it, man. That was yeah. Cause I done had days where I tell people I'm fine, and only because I look at myself in the mirror. Cause don't shit be fine. You heard me. With that being said, man, we're gonna keep this right on moving, man. Let's get deviling back up with this thing. Let's go. Why you looking so shy? Love the look. Deer in headlights. Yeah, I call it again. I keep catching them and catching them.
I wasn't ready.
Anyway, you know, I'm pre-up too. You know what I'm saying? Stuff change around here. I just call up who I be feeling. You know what I mean? I look down there, seen the beautiful, and just was like, let me devil it. Let's go.
And you just randomly plucking folk. It was
I am just randomly plucking people around. You know what I'm saying? So that's how it's going down. So what's the second piece you giving us tonight?
All right, let's do it. Come on. Oh gosh. So this one is the awakening. Since my sister China want to do dirty stuff, bringing out the dirty in folk.
We going there. Oh, it's the awakening, y'all. I'm woke.
How is it possible to be my person but not be the one? When all else falls in alignment except when two become one, sharing times of deep conversations, or just shooting the breeze, sitting by the fireplace, cuddled up against winter's freeze. We played a game, and it was my turn. And what he asked next made the back of my neck burn. He asked if you could change or add one thing to we, what and why would it be? Nothing was my response. I wouldn't change a thing. Girl, come on. No judgment. What would you add then? Because there has to be something. Okay. I would trust you with my curiosities. I would tell you to save the love making and ravage me with ferocity. I mean, at least sometimes. Every now and again. He took a deep breath, exhaled slowly. Well, when and how would that begin? I don't know. I don't know. Girl, yes you do. You know what you want, or at least what you need, and I vow to be your protector, but on this, you gonna have to take the lead. I don't believe my ears, so forward I press. Sometimes I need a little less tenderness. And I don't know why or where it comes from, but a swat on the ass and a bit of hair pulling are things that I can come from. His eyes close as he considers my words. I guess. You know what? I decided not to even contest. Don't even worry about it. It was just a question from the game. It's your turn. I pull a card and we proceed the same. Days and weeks lapse in our normal routine, so far from the conversation, like it was a dream until a night of passion found me on my back. His rhythmic thrust incited me to get what I lacked. After all, he said I'll have to take the lead, so I leaned my head over the side of the bed, exposing my throat as the impact of his strokes caused my rainbow tresses to cascade in ripples. And the cool air makes peaks of my chocolate nipples. See, he's intrigued, but he keeps pace, as love making with us is never a race. And he fights the urge to pull me back up. Instead, I place his left hand between my double D cups to let him choose his path at this fork in the road, letting my head fall back, neck tight, less air in, and soon I explode. in time with his nimble kneading, seemingly knowing just what I'm needing as he slides in deeper, realizing a new level is unlocked. Pure carnal response increases his speed, and frankly, I think he's shell shocked. See, I see the battle of man versus beast behind his eyes right before I'm turned over and re-entered, to my surprise. His hand full of my hair, and my hands hold me up from the floor, and through gritted teeth, he asks me, "Is this what you were asking for?" My body replies with another orgasm, with legs and arms shaking. He fully impales my chasm. His hands, now on the floor beside mine, balance his weight as his thrusts slow to a torturous grind. I told you, if this is what you need, I will. And though I don't understand it, I love you still. Quickening the pace again, we climax in unison, just as his bite lands on the curve of my neck and I'm pulled back up on the bed in spoon position before I can object. How do you return a soul that was willingly given back to the love that by love was driven to give you the best of them, to feed the worst of you, to free the best of you, which released the beast in them that they never even knew existed? That is that piece.
Man, that was so good. It made my hair stand up and stuff. Ooh, I love me some poetry that speak to my soul. She'll stop lying. That thing spoke to more than your soul, boy. Sure. Got to love it, man. Y'all know we finna keep this thing going. Butter can. Let's go. You ready?
Hey.
We back at it.
I'm back.
All right. So what's the second piece you giving us tonight, Queen?
All right. Well, since I'm at work, I'm gonna do my entrepreneur piece. It's called Rise and Shine.
Rise and shine. Uh-oh, that be up like me, like the sun. Let's go.
I used to think that 9 to 5 was for everybody until I realized I'm not everybody. And once I tapped into my special somebody, a portal open to a world creatively created for my creativity. See, I no longer blend in with the robotic daily patterns of gray boxed in limits. I'm making my own colorful footprints. Multiplying, working 8 hours to 24 until I fit the 7 of completion because I'm on a personal mission. I'm breaking down barriers with boots I traded for heels. This is more than just cooking skills. See, I built my own table and extra chairs, adding wheels, moving through adversity, celebrating diversity with artistic gifts that was once unaccepted. Now I'm hard to be rejected. See, I won't be a slave to this limited list. I will slay that shit and add on to it, using terabytes of memory with my story because I am the future's history. I am changing to predictions of chapters unwritten, curving stereotypes once I'm in a line of sight. See, I'm not doing this just for me. My only competition is the mirror view I see. I am culture. I'm cultivating a comfort space for creators not to minimize their gifts. A hardworking, proud entrepreneur introducing big ideas, not some simple small business. See, as technology grows, so do I. Like going from dial-up to 5G Wi-Fi, I'm upgrading my drive, pushing the horizons beyond the stars that sit at the tip of the sky. Because we make it look easy from the outside. Photos trying to be seen past celebrity searches, knowing only those on the inside truly knows the struggles it comes with. The denying of assistance, putting our deficits deeper in the negative. Frustrated that friends and family ain't always supported like strangers can be. Waiting years for our dedicated education, we seek to utilize it at their own arm's reach. Losing friends that don't fit in the world we trying to step in. Masking our face not to show the hardships we face, leaving some to believe it was all easily placed, since that's what it takes to get a little support our way until we make a way and the right ones pave the way. See, we rise at sunrise to grind day after day, ducking nose like arrows to build a household name until what we do no longer has to be explained. Keeping the moon company, stressfully planning what we can do differently, exhausting all options to build legacies, not just single properties. Y'all got to stop making gates to keep progress and build a stronger bridge for our future, not for bandwagons to roll smoother, but a wider road for success for passionate creatives to come along with us too. I will build my future land with tired hands in order to pass down nurturing needs to my seeds so they can be relieved of repeated struggles, leaving room for smaller fumbles on the road to being free from hiding or minimizing their originality. So next time you feel weary or your day seems like it has no end, or you cross paths with another passionate star who just wants to give in, look at them in the eye and remember the power you have working together and not in separation. Tell them, lift your head up high, baby. This is only the beginning. Rise and shine, our story didn't end, because now is our time. We were all made to win. Peace.
Man, that shit just blew through here like a lonely $20 bill on the way to a stripper to the pole. In other words, it mattered. Let's go. Man, boy, I'm telling you, that piece definitely mattered, man. For the everyday worker, I probably needed to hear that piece just then. So thank you for that. Y'all, let's keep this thing on going, man. Y'all already know what's up. We're going to see if China can come back and swing the block right fast. Let's go. You there, China? You there, China? Girl, you still in the car? You, AK, let's go. You there, AK? Yeah. Okay, then. So what's the second piece you giving us tonight? Well, you always here, so I knew you was there. I knew you was there. You know, I just
I don't even know. Okay, I got you. I was made to love you. Yeah.
I like, because I was you.
They say women like me were made to be admired. But baby, I was crafted to be consumed. Not a weekly meal for the weak. I'm a feast, leaving your soul drunk on devotion and heart begging for seconds. I wasn't made for fleeting touches or hollow promises. My love's a vow, branding your name with fire in every breath I breathe. I wasn't made to simply stand beside you. I was made to crown you, build with you, be armor shielding your joy. My Adonis King, I see weight you carry, hidden behind your stride. Battles fought to walk this earth like it was your birthright, and it was. This love is your safe space, where burdens fall and your essence is worshipped. Let them call you bold, too proud, too much. They've never known beauty of being enough, like a black man. You are rhythm this world needed, an unbreakable beat of a djembe drum, improvisation in chaos, a melody holding through generations, and I am your encore, standing ovation you never needed to ask for. When they write you off, I'll rewrite the script. When they try to bury you, I'll be ground you rise from, watering your seeds of greatness, where your love's the reason I was made. Black man, you've always been whole. You've never needed fixing. Your brilliance can never be broken, and that's what I love about you. I was made to affirm you when the world's weight leans too heavy, to remind you of the power in your roots. They tried to erase you, and you rewrote the narrative. When they tried to steal your freedom, you built liberation from ashes. When they stripped you of your love, you poured it right back in tenfolds. So let them marvel at you. Let them fear you. Most importantly, let them know I was made to love you, to see you, to honor you, remind you, even in a world that forgets, you will always be seen through my eyes, in my heart, forever. This is a taste a Southern soul.
Loving you is easy 'cause you're beautiful. Yeah. Yeah, come on, black man. You beautiful too. Stand up, queens. I love when y'all talk that good stuff to our kings, man. Straight like that. Let's get back around to China for the one time, man. And then we gonna have Lady Shine end us off for the night. Let's go. China, China, banana, banana. Yeah.
Hi.
Hey. Hi there. So what's the second piece you're giving us tonight?
I wouldn't be me if I ain't talking shit. So I gotta talk shit, you feel me? This piece is called The Popular Pen.
The popular pen. Let me get up out of here so she can talk hush.
The thing about my writing and my poetry is I ain't doing this for the popularity. If my work ain't being scored fairly, I'ma question you and your integrity, your ability to see through the light in me that's blinding you to what real wordplay looks like to a fool. Now I want to read and hear everything that's ever come out of you, because I know your vocab is trash and that tip is dull as fuck too. Like, you can't upkeep conversation. A bunch of ums and uhs. Now we both lost in translation. You don't understand, but you spitting. Do you know any of them words by definition? From what I've heard, the plot is always missing. You wasting ink and now I'm livid. Picture half painted so nothing is fucking vivid. Let me break it down a little more slowly. The best writers I know are also known to read, and we do it avidly. Yet every time you open your mouth, I wish you wouldn't speak or breathe. Keep grabbing at the dictionary to fluff up your last piece. You still don't know what none of that shit means. So I'ma raise mine, put it in between your teeth, slide my vernacular in your throat. No diddy, because the last lady you want written beef with is a bitch like me, an overthinker who writes, an avid reader who bites back. Because at first, this shit was written in jest. Then I realized I'm not joking in none of this. So I'm gonna say it with my chest and stand on business. It's not often I'm impressed by those who are here for a popularity contest. Chai tea.
I just came on here to tell you you was a bad mother. Hush your mouth. You know kids be watching the show. What, man? You ruined all the fun. I was gonna say mother sucker. Dang. She is one bad mother sucker, man. I love it. Y'all already know, man. Let me go ahead and get these church announcements right fast. And they're gonna be quick, fast, and in a hurry. Next week, man, y'all already know we back lit again. Rap is poetry is in the mother sucking house. If y'all know who that is, then you already know what this show is finna be about. Baby, on Monday, make sure that you tap in with the one and only ghostwriter Adonis. He'll be doing lucid voices. I think they're on Facebook Live and all that good jazz and stuff. Y'all know I ain't got my notes because I'm trying to speed through this thing like skirt. And then on Saturday, come around that dang on corner and make sure you tap in with Louisiana Lyricist Lounge with my boy Paul Cram himself. You know what I'm saying? He might have a co-host on that thing or two, but we litty on that too. So make sure y'all tap in. And that's all my church announcements for this week right here. Now let's go ahead and bring the lady that shines back up here. Let's go.
What's going on?
What's goody? So, I ain't gonna take too much of the time up because, I know you finna end us off with a bang tonight, man. Make sure y'all tap in on these poetry streets, man. When y'all see that smile right there, hit that damn button and go in the room. I promise you it's gonna be welcoming, baby. Make sure you do that. So let's do it. What is the second piece you giving us tonight?
All right, so we're gonna close it out with The Taste of Pain.
Ooh, I kind of like to give out. Never mind.
My pain. My pain tastes like bitter goodbyes. Strung up on trees, swinging deeper than soul ties, crossing over multiple lifetimes. Can you hear the whistle in the tree? Those are my ancestors' mourning cries. See, my pain tastes like all of the devil's tries, peering back through blue eyes covered by blind lies, watching my own kind being assassinated and milk dry for their melanin's mere existence. And rebuking your demons to save you. Yeah. That became a costly experience. So my pain tastes like high octane 7 short of the 100 I need for vengeance to be mine. So I suppose that I must settle for the Lord's time, but I am tired of watching the ropes be modified by kneecaps and hollow tips because of hot water pot slips, devils activated in their fleshly ships. But I see you and the tears that you leave behind. As you roll up your sleeves, now tattooed tears are the only ink that you seem to need to complete the perfect painting of bullshit, hanging on the walls of the simple-minded. But in the visionaries, that ignorance is a mindset that you are searching for, and here is where you will not find it. So my pain tastes like the words needed to rewrite your entire existence, to uproot the peace from your very experience. Bitter chalk-covered pills, the words that I taste as I see your pain increase like the altitude of Colorado foothills before the mountains kill, and more blood begins to spill. We see you. And today my pain feels like it is taking my breath away. But I must forgive. I must forgive to allow the new demons to play, because what God giveth, he will damn sure take away. So may the days that you have left taste like the bitter blood-filled roots of all of our pain. See, I forgive you because God's vengeance is more than even our taste buds can take. I'm Lady Shine Poetry, y'all. Thank you.
Yeah. I'm coming live from the A, man. But that shit, that deserved the A, man. Can the church say? That shit about 3 amen. So y'all already know what I'm about to say. Make sure you wake up with gratitude so it shows in your attitude so you can reach those altitudes. And we what a show. Let's go. Yeah, man, so we made it to the end of another tremendously dope show. Y'all already know Key-notez gonna be thanking y'all tomorrow with her little foo-foo praise dance. Y'all know that's what she praised everybody for tapping on in. You know I go to church too. Like, hey, man, we made it through another show, man, and I'd like to thank my damn self for being the host with the most, the mother sucker that I am. Yeah, you heard it, I was a bad mother sucker, and I'm out. Let's go.